Welcome back to the fourth part of today's series, where I'm going to be drawing Charmander, Charmeleon, and Charizard in 4 different art styles. It seems to be a fan favorite. Every single one of the videos I've done with Charizard has been some of my best videos yet. So why don't I draw all 3 of them in one drawing? Let's start off with this first quadrant, and it's just going to be the normal, ordinary colors of Charizard and Charmeleon. Because in this quadrant, it doesn't show any of Charmander. So I'm going to use vibrant colors of orange. So get ready for a lot of vibrant colors in today's video. Oh, and I have a super cool style that you will not want to miss. So make sure to stay tuned to the end. And I just want to say thank you to Printful for sponsoring this video. Did you know as an artist, you can build another source of income by making a shop and sell print-on-demand objects that you guys create? You can link it to your Etsy or Spotify account and sell products with your designs on it. This way you can monetize your creations. A lot of people, just like myself, are using Printful to create their merch, so that way we can monetize our creations and turn our passion into an income. Here, let me show you what I'm talking about. Alright, this is how you do print on demand. You go to this website, printful.com, design your first product, connect your store via Etsy or Shopify, publish your products to the store, and then set up your billing so you can get paid. Stay tuned to the end because not only am I drawing Charizard, Charmeleon, and Charmander, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make products and add them to your stores. But let's move on to this drawing because one of the main things that you're going to want to be able to do is draw. If you are a creative and you want to sell stuff, being able to draw is very valuable. Now, depending on what you create, it could be very simple or very detailed or right in the middle and just cartoony. It really doesn't matter because once you build some sort of fan base audience, they are going to want to support you. Once you have a few designs in mind, you're just going to want to take it and digitalize it. But look, Charizard is now complete. And I got the little bit of Charmeleon's head, but let's move on to part number 2, which is going to be the body of Charmeleon and the hand of Charmander. And in this quadrant, I'm going to be doing something cool. I want to do every single one of them, but in the shiny form. So instead of an orange Charmander, it's more of a gold color. I thought this would be really cool to add because it's part of the Pokemon in Pokemon games. But speaking of drawing, it would be cool if you guys could draw your own characters. Obviously, everybody wants to do that. But a lot of the biggest creators nowadays create their own drawings. And it makes it fun to sell. People don't just like you, they like your creations. That's why I have incorporated the Morain throughout my channel. It's something I created. Now I'm going to show you guys how to design something on an app called Procreate. Now this is what the app looks like. It's called Procreate. I already have my file open. If you click this top right button, it'll show your layers. I drew Eric Cartman as Jason. Once you digitalize one of your drawings, click this top left button that looks like a wrench. Go over to share, it's the 3rd option, and go down to PNG. PNG is just going to get rid of the whole background. And then you're going to want to share it. And for me, I'm going to share it straight to my iPhone, but you can save it to your device. Just then hit save image. So this is the process of digitalizing it, saving it as a PNG, so then you can use it on merch. Now, if you're going to want a full in-depth video of me creating something on the app Procreate, let me know in the comments. There is other channels that do that way better than I ever could. But if you want me to, I will. The thing that I love most about Printful is the exceptional quality of the clothing brands. Everything is super comfy and the work is precise. You can edit it however you want. If you want to change the color themes of your embroidery, you can. Printful also has competitive product pricing. If you sign up with the Printful Growth Program, you get 30% off all products, which is actually really nice. If you really think about it, if a shirt costs $10, then each shirt will be $3 less, making it $7. So then when you upcharge it to, let's say, $25, you're making $18 per shirt. That is pretty dang good if you ask me. Now look at this Charmeleon. Dude, isn't it looking sick? I love the shiny version of all 3 of them. But let's move on to the 3rd quadrant in today's video. And I'm thinking I'm going to do something cool that also has to do with Pokemon. Let's change this Charizard into an electric type. Now, obviously, if you're wanting to sell something, you're not going to want to use somebody else's artwork, something where you can get in trouble for, you know what I mean? But let's say you wanted to draw your own Pokemon and not use the word Pokemon in the description, and it looked really cool and you wanted to put it on a shirt. Let's just say this is that quadrant. So I'm going to use the process I used earlier by designing, and once I have it saved to my device, I'm going to show you now how to put it on a shirt. But I'm going to use my Morain sort of product that we can design. They have backpacks, they have different home and living, all products together. Women clothing, men clothing, youth clothing, hats. Ooh, I like hats. Everybody knows I like to wear my beanies. Let's find something. You know what? Let's do this beanie. I liked the beanie. See? Look at that. I like that little cheesy smile. Start designing. So if we wanted to do unlimited colors, then it would be an extra $3.50, which, okay, cool. We're gonna have to upload and drop your designs here. If you don't know how to do that, go ahead and click this. I already have designs that, I made. Like my orangutan fingers. Look at that, the heart. Boom. And you see like how it has this little square? It's cutting out. So you wanna make sure you make it a little bit smaller than that. Still cutting out a little bit. Make sure it's perfectly in frame. It's still there. Perfect. Just like that. Size fits all, embroidery plus. If we wanted embroidered, we would hit publish. That's how you would put your design on a product. It doesn't matter about what product you choose. I just chose a beanie. But look, we finally finished this style, Electric Charizard. It is time to move on to the fourth quadrant. And in this one, I had to choose my style. I created it. And in all reality, I kind of just made it look like a notebook, okay? Let's go over why everybody should be using Printful in this day and age. First off, you do not have to package and ship your own orders. It is all handled for you. That is the biggest thing for me because I don't need to keep an inventory of shirts and do all of the hassle of printing it myself. Printful also handles with high quality clothing and competitive product prices, especially if you use Printful Growth. You get 30% off on your products. They also have a large production network, and that means you can print locally and eliminate those extra fees. They also integrate with Etsy, Shopify, TikTok Shop, and much more. And the thing that caught my eye the most was some of the biggest brands in the world, like Coca-Cola, use Printful. But that's not all. Even Spotify, MTV. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate and love all of you guys. And don't forget, if you want to turn your passion into profits in 2025, click the first link in the description and check out Printful.